What up guys, so I want to start this video out by showing you kind of like the struggle of doing some of these high tier bosses, especially when you're like a below average skill level player like I am at this game. So you can see there's a lot of stuff that goes into some of this. Obviously Necro is also pretty difficult class for this fight, right? But yeah, it's probably a struggle either way, right? But yeah, I got close quite a few times and just wanted to include some of these. I initially wanted to actually do Poison Strike, but I found out that Desecrate was kind of more suited to my playstyle. Only needed to do like Desecrate, revives, and then what's it called? An occasional Bone Prison to trap a Void Knight, right? So that kind of suited me a little bit better, but yeah, as you can see, there's also some RNG that goes into these fights, but yeah, pretty fun experience overall. No, not really. I mean, it's super tilting, especially some of the runs where you have all of the conjured souls getting spawned outside the arena, right? Look at this one as well, right? I have no idea what is going on here, what I died to. I think it's desync probably, right? But yeah, the struggle is real. Anyways, let's get back into the actual completion of the run here. So, first phase with the Mandeln is really simple. Like, you actually don't really want the minions to be up there because it can kind of like throw off your timing of where the ice towers are going to go, right? But yeah, only need one Desecrate per blood golem. Actually don't really need that. I experimented with some different damage and HP setups, but don't really need that much damage to one shot the blood golems with Desecrate at the moment, so that's really nice. And then just overdue, right? Because like, you're gonna have plenty for this fight, so might as well do it, because if you get like a little bit of desync or something, get caught on like a ice bolt or ice blast or whatever it's called, right, and Mandeln doing something wonky, then it's GG's. But yeah, you can see my HP pool is 2.9k, so it's actually lower than what I showed in some of the first fail clips, I guess, of this video, and that's because I ended up changing to jar runes in my circlet to fastest instead. I found out that in the last phase it was really helpful to just be able to phase him faster, so it was actually like, I think on the second attempt or something of changing to that setup that I got the kill. So yeah, can probably make it cleaner as well. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get to the final phase, right? But yeah, first phase not really anything too complicated. So yeah. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna like stop talking at some point of doing these phases, right? And then you can just enjoy the gameplay, and then I'll do a little bit of commentary as well in the beginning of the next phase. Alright, first phase done, and now for the second one with Rathma. This is actually probably even easier, actually. Like having the revives up all the time, just it's so helpful, man. You can spend so few rejuves in here if you want to, right? Obviously because you have so many surplus after the fight, just like make sure to overdue. I should probably have done that on the on the fail I showed, right, with the desync. That's the main issue here on this fight. So yeah, just make sure you have your revives up when he spawns all the minions, and then go ahead and do like Desecrate all over the place. It's really quick to get them down if you like. It's 1.5. I kind of want to say Desecrate, right? Then the voids are gone, and if you have a lot of meat shields up, then they take most of the heat, and you can kind of like go by in that way. I've also been using like Bone Prison. You're probably gonna see it in the final phase to kind of isolate the Purple Knight, which is the fifth one, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's I found that it's just when you have this kind of damage, it's better to just pump the damage and then like keep up some meat shields and walk around a little bit. It seems like it's more efficient. Also, you can't, like, I think there's a cooldown on Bone Prison, so you would need to like do, I guess, Bone Wall or something instead. I think that's the strat you use for Poison Strike probably when the minions go up, but yeah, it just seems a little bit more convenient to do it like this. As you can see, it's pretty easy, right? Not really too much to worry about. And I think that's also kind of what went into my considerations for going for more damage in the end here on this setup. That obviously, like, you can get like pop really easily, and especially in the final phase. But it's usually only if you like make a misstep and get like bone prisoned, bone speared into like a sludge from Mandel or something like that, or with a bad void spawn or something, right? But the extra like, I don't know, 200 HP is probably not gonna make a difference at that point anyways, right? So yeah, so final phase here. I think I spent a few too many potions in the beginning, but yeah, as I said, I'm not really like a guard gamer, but yeah, so I want to go in there with full army and then just really focus on keeping up the minions. I'm trying to focus Rathma mostly here, to get him down, as you saw probably also on some of the first clips, right? I have a few attempts where it's just down to Mandel, because when you're at that point, you don't really need too many potions, unless it just goes crazy, which he has done a few times on me. But yeah, a little awkward spawn here with the Void Knights because they are spread out, but managed to get them down pretty fast. And yeah, as long as you have some meat shields up, they take a little bit of the heat. And yeah, as you can see, the Bone Prison can get a little bit annoying, so just want to get that out of the way quickly. I'm not really doing too well of a job of like staying close to Mendel at this point, but some kind of like soaking damage due to the sludge, you know, was right. But yeah, it is what it is. There's a lot of ways you can improve on this, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that anytime soon. But yeah, definitely a fun journey getting to this point for sure. So yeah, I'm kind of lucky on this one that he doesn't spawn Conjured Souls outside of the arena. That's also just super annoying, especially for the final part when you're wanting them to just go down, right? It just takes so much damage in there. So that's pretty lucky. I'm not sure, like, I feel like there's probably something you can do with like positioning or something to avoid the spawns outside the arena, but I'm not really sure about that. Hopefully they just fix it for next season. Speaking of next season, looks like we're gonna get one soon, so that's pretty interesting. Also been thinking, like, now that I got this Necro kill here on the so this is a really good void spawn actually. They're spawning up on the top. You actually, I think you want to kind of force that into existence, so you have them spawn on the top and you can kind of like DPS them down without them like aggroing you, right? What was I saying? Yeah, so by getting this one done, the only like tier 2 boss of Rathma and Declone I need to do is actually the sorc on tier 2 Rathma. So I don't know. I have some entries, so maybe I should go for that. What do you guys think? It's yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it's gonna be easier or harder. It's definitely gonna be different, right? The summons are different way to play for sure. But yeah, you can see I'm just eating some sludges that I shouldn't really have to, right? So could definitely conserve quite a few more rejuves, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see. Getting close here. So here at this point, this is where it's really, really helpful that there are no conjured souls, right? Just taking away your HP. That's like not good if that happens. Also right here, I was just like, come on, please, let the poison take over, right? And there we go. 6th necromancer. Feels good, man. An exclusive club, I feel like. But yeah, so I got up to like 40k Desecrate damage. Alright, we're going into the gear showcase here. So a really, really GG Death Whip. It's so good, man. 5/5 fat is in there. This, what's it called? Circlet. Really good. That's where I changed the jars. This amulet. Some of the gear I got here from JudgeDredd. So huge shout out to them. Ending their season, also getting the Rathma kill on Poison Strike, I think it was. So GG's. It's really difficult here end of season to get like key gear pieces, right? So really grateful for that. And yeah, you can see like just the Tranks combo PLR stuff, and yeah, Last Charms PNB skills with life. Yeah, tried a few different setups, but this one worked out perfectly in the end. So 40k Desecrate damage. I think it was at like 37 before, like without the jars, right? But you can see just barely capped for the rest, and then FCR, get the 50 FCR breakpoint, get some FHR, which is also quite helpful in there because you can really get stun locked, right? And we're like at the cap of the PLR. So Desecrate and the synergies are the skills, and then I have like a maxed out Bone Prison, or I think it was the rest of the points to also benefit the Bone Armor, right? But yeah, then it's just max revives and 1 point Blood Warp. I did previously do a little bit more of like in some attempts teleporting over the sludges, but it's so like circumstantial, right? You need to be at the right spot. Can't do it if you're like in the middle of a Bone Prison yourself. So yeah, got Declone and Rathma done on this guy, so really happy with that. And yeah, let's see. Maybe I can pull off a tier 2 sorc Rathma before next season, but either way, I'm really happy. I actually got this done. It's so satisfying after trying and failing a few times. So GG's.